If you want a career you can be proud of, one that's rewarding and honorable, it's time you experience construction. Welcome to the Dallas Cowboys' new stadium project in Arlington, Texas. Budgeted at more than $175 million and due to be completed in June 2009, this is a great place to experience construction. All right, Shannon Jones is one of the superintendents here on the project. Now, this has got to be one of the coolest things you've ever worked on.
It's absolutely amazing. It's unbelievable to work in an atmosphere like this. There's a lot of firsts in this stadium, you know. The longest arch, largest scoreboard, you know, there's a lot of history to be involved with here. Getting quality craftspeople on site, that is needed everywhere.
Currently right now we have about 50 subs. You have iron workers, rebar placers, place and finishers, carpenters, painters, glass hangers. I mean, the trades it's pretty endless, just all the different people you need for the different scopes of work.
All right, so Todd, what got you interested in getting into this?
It was basically just an interest in the complexity of the projects. I really didn't want to sit in an office somewhere where you didn't see anything change in your day-to-day activities. Out on these projects, you can kind of see the progress of your efforts, and you see it all coming together, and you get to be a part of something special like this.
All right, now when it comes to experience, Jim, how did you get into a business like this?
I started out as an apprentice carpenter while I was still in high school. After I got out of high school, I went on to college and got a degree in construction engineering. The part I like most about construction, I have something that's three-dimensional that you can see. 2011, be able to sit at home, watch the Super Bowl, and know that I was a big part of this Cowboys Stadium getting built.
We get to see the project from its inception, from whenever it's a sketch on a napkin, and we help develop the budget all the way through until what you see now, the final designs as they come across our desk. We see every penny before giving it to our project staff, and they actually come out here and build it. Just like coaches, we coordinate everything that goes on out here. The teamwork, it's incredible. Before the Dallas Cowboys will ever set foot on this field, our team will get the field built.
We're here at Osprey Fountains, an $86 million construction project. It's student housing for the University of North Florida.
Well, in a project like this, you have most of the trades represented that you would see on any large project. Plumbers, electricians, metal stud framing, doors and door hardware. We call it the MEP trades, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing.
Outside, you got pretty intense jobs too, right?
Oh yeah, there's some big heavy work going on outside with the crane work, setting the tilt-up panels. A lot of folks think that when you learn a craft, that's the end of it, end of your career. Well, it's actually just the beginning. I'm a carpenter by trade, but I'm a vice president for my company now. I have that trade, which is the foundation for my knowledge, I think, in the business, and nobody can ever take that away.
Had a lot of fun, made a lot of money.
Oh, love it, my dream job.
I was a little kid playing with Legos.
Yeah.
Loved working with my hands. When I was in high school, I took carpentry class. I remember my first panel like it was yesterday going up. It was a humongous rush, and there's nothing in the world like it. I mean, I know people surfing and skydiving and stuff like that, but tilt wall itself, it's great. I definitely enjoy it. I started out as an apprentice, and now I'm a superintendent and making a pretty darn good salary. I'm the only one that works in my family. I got 2 kids and my wife.
Right.
And living off of my income, it's really nice.
It just makes you feel good, you know. You start from nothing, you come out to a job site, it's dirt, walk away, and you see what you did, you know. I mean, it makes you feel good.
School's real important, though, you know. I mean, even if you're out here, you can still go and further your education in other parts.
I own my own house. I'm 23 years old, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Oh yeah, go for it. If not anything else, the benefits. You need health insurance and all that stuff when you get older. At the end of the day, when you turn around and look back, see that building standing, you look real proud, like, hey, I built that.
Craft professionals take pride in their work, and they take care of the environment too.
You know, one of the biggest things that we're doing is recycling.
Right.
And really trying to recycle every material possible that leaves this job site. We've diverted over 400 tons of material so far on the job from the landfill.
That's amazing.
And on a percentage basis, it's about 97.5%. It's a team effort, because nobody on an $80 million job is going to do anything by themselves.
We visited Florida's Weeden Island, where they're using cutting-edge technology to repower this power plant from oil to natural gas.
One of the great things about the repower is that we make more power and we actually have the same CO2 output, so our footprint on the environment is actually smaller with regards to how much power we produce. Extreme parts of the project are the gas turbines. Each turbine is big enough, as the same size as all 4 engines on a 747, and that's enough for 750,000 homes.
TIC is one of the many companies offering training right on the job site. It's a great way to advance your career while you work.
When I came on board with TIC, they had a class. They were talking about a class for NCCR. So I signed up for it, attended every night, and I completed the class, and I'm a certified crane operator. Different cranes have different sticks. Some of them are joysticks, some of them are handles. It's like playing a video game, but there's a lot more to it. As a crane operator, you could do very well. As far as salary-wise, I mean, you could range anywhere from a yearly salary from $60,000 to $100,000 easy. I like being a crane operator because it's fun, it's exciting, it's also challenging. It's something I always wanted to do.
From Florida to Texas and all across our country, building state-of-the-art power plants takes craft professionals of every kind.
Construction is very, very interesting. Well, actually, I started out as a realtor and I saw houses being built, and I got into industrial construction because it was more interesting. It's bigger. You're not stuck building a 1,000-square-foot house. You're building a power plant.
The plant we're building now, it's kind of like the pyramid. Everybody's working together to make it work, and it's got to be just right. Knowing that you did your part to make everything right at the end of the job when they fired it up and it's smooth, you can't be any prouder than that.
Large industrial construction provides great opportunities, like these refinery projects in Texas.
The Motiva, crude expansion project is nominally about a $7 billion project. It's a complete new refinery within the refinery.
The project itself is a huge opportunity for the city of Port Arthur.
If you want a career, you need to get into a business like construction. Something that's going to be there for years to come.
We're here at Motiva's Port Neches laydown yard. The first question I've got, of course, what's a laydown yard? That's what Greg's going to answer.
Well, a laydown yard is a place where material is received and it's documented. So when it's time to build the structures or put equipment in, we know where to locate it and how to get it to the proper destination. If you're interested in seeing something built, we're at the level where it's all in pieces, and then you just like a recto set, you just put it together and then you stand back and see that, hey, you did a great job.
All of these pieces you see here will be part of the largest refinery, one of the largest refineries in the world. And that's something that I can pass on to my kids, my grandchildren, that Daddy was a part of that, Grandpa was a part of that.
This is the ExxonMobil refinery near Houston, Texas, in Baytown, the largest in the country and one of the largest in the world. Who keeps this place running? The maintenance department.
Maintenance is absolutely critical to everything we do. Keeping our facilities running full and effectively depends on the equipment working right every day, and that's maintenance's job. It's a business that's growing right now, and the United States depends on that craft worker.
Graduate from high school, I've been going to NCCR to better educate myself to become an instrument tech. You have to have a sort of like an imagination, right, in order to build something like this from scratch, and you have to have a picture. It's like a puzzle, without all the different missing pieces, you cannot get that full picture. If you want a challenge, you always want to use your mind and you want to use your hands. This is the industry.
Every job that we tear apart and put back together without an incident or injury is a safe, complete job. It always made me feel good that someone can come up to me and say, hey Robert, can you fix this for me? And when you do get it fixed, yeah, the satisfaction out of it.
After 17 years, I decided to change industries completely, get out of an office, out into the field, so to speak. I researched the construction industry. I enrolled immediately in the NCCER Pipe Fitters program. I'm happy every day I show up for work now. I'm learning every single day, set some goals in my career in this industry, and I'm working towards them every day.
Before this, I was working in retail, and basically I just wasn't happy there. Through the NCCR training, I started out with Pipe 1, went all the way through Pipe 4, really good experience. I make a lot more money, I'm more successful.
Now it's time to experience the Naval Construction Battalion Center, CBC, or Seabees for short. This is one of the projects the Seabees are working on here at the Naval Construction Training Center at Port Hueneme on the California coast. This is Chief Builder Steen. Go ahead and explain to us what the Seabees are really all about.
The Seabees are about three main items: contingency construction, humanitarian missions, and disaster recovery after major incidents such as hurricanes or typhoons, etc.
These guys here, and women too, by enlisting in the Seabees, they are literally gaining construction experience and learning as they go, right?
Exactly. It's not just construction experience, but leadership experience as well.
What are you learning here at the training center?
Having joined the Seabees and learning about construction and all the humanitarian work that we do has made a huge impact in my life. I've also re-enlisted only because of the personal satisfaction that I receive in the work that I do, plus my own personal pride in still working with my hands and building something that will benefit not only our nation but promote goodwill. The training that you receive, notwithstanding the tactical training on the civilian sector, will be an added benefit. You'll be highly marketable.
This is my career. I'll definitely try to roll this into a construction management type position after I retire from this job. By the time I'm done, the amount of credentials that I'll have that the Navy is going to supply, I'll be very marketable. You want to be a part of something bigger than yourself and really make a difference. This is the place to do it.
The Seabees say can do, and so can you when you make construction your career. At every site we visited, we experienced construction safely. You know what they say, safety is no accident. As a matter of fact, it's Jerry's job. How you doing?
Good.
How do you train people to be safe on a job site like this?
Well, it starts when we first hire them onto the job. We put them through a training class, then we bring them out to the job site, and there's a site orientation that's done with each employee.
To keep people safe out here, what's the single most important piece of advice you have to give them when they walk onto a site?
Look around, make
Common
sure
sense.
that common sense, use common sense.
And so how do you balance safety with all the adrenaline?
Well, first off, we start them with a lot of training and a double dose of common sense.
Right.
Then we follow up with good supervision to watch out, be our brother's keeper. We strive for a zero incident, which means no accidents, no injuries every day, and that's our mindset.
That's the mindset and ultimate goal of all construction teams. Rick Bedell handles safety for TIC at the Repower plant in Florida.
At 7 o'clock, the siren goes off. That's the start of the workday. The foreman or general foreman then starts the day with a toolbox talk, which is a safety meeting. In this meeting, he not only outlines what is planned for the day, but also the hazards associated and what precautions from a safety perspective would have to be taken in order to make sure that everybody goes home the same way they got here, safe. We're building this, and we're building it safely.
So how do you start a career in construction? Well, you can begin right in high school. We found kids in camps and hands-on programs everywhere. Check it out.
Future Builders Academy is an opportunity for a kid who's maybe 16, 17, 18 years old to come in, do something with the journeyman on a team, a crew, build something, and then interview for jobs.
It gives them like a smorgasbord of what's available out there. So they'll try some plumbing, welding, pipe fitting, sheet metal, carpentry. This gives them an opportunity to go on into the construction field.
Raphael went to Gateway too. Now explain more about that program.
Well, at Gateway Community College, the ABA program is strictly done for construction programs, electrician, plumbing. And I'm so glad I went through that program because I can go to California, across to New York City, and everywhere in between with my certification and get a job as an electrician. And I can be in charge of a crew and multi-million-dollar projects.
And it all stems back to training. Can't emphasize it enough.
If you like to constantly move and have fun and enjoy a workday, and if you're a really hands-on person, you don't like to sit at a desk, this is for you.
We came up through the ranks, and you got the training that these kids are getting as well, right?
Yes, I did. I have an associate's degree in carpentry. Came up the trades when I first started. I came in as a laborer and worked my way up the ranks, and now I'm a superintendent with Hensel. Carpentry is a thing for me. I like what I do, and I have fun doing it.
And the best business to be in is one that you're passionate about and that needs your skills.
If you've got a passion for it, even if you don't know quite what you're doing just yet, you can get there no problem.
The B&K Girls Construction Camp is an opportunity to give young ladies in grades 10 through 12 the opportunity to explore and experiment with disciplines of the construction industry. It gives them the tools that they need to be successful.
I always knew I wanted to do it going through the program, going through school,
But when I actually got out here and started doing it, it's a whole different experience than just saying you're going to do something. When you're actually doing it, you just feel a lot better about yourself.
These students are learning skills and gaining real-world experience as they build a house.
Where high school students build the entire thing, from the footings to the concrete to the framing to the HVAC, electrical, roofing, you name it, they do it all.
The NCCER program affords these gentlemen to end up with a journeyman level carpentry degree that is good anywhere in the United States, which is quite unique.
With the way they have it set up with the 4 classes, and you can get your journeyman's card at the end of your 4 classes, you can't beat it.
I just like the dynamic of the work. So versatile. You get to do so many things, and it's knowledge that sticks with you for life.
True professionals are always improving their skills. Programs at technical and community colleges offer many opportunities. We're here at Lee College in Baytown, Texas for the North American Crane Bureau's Fast Track Mobile Crane Operators Training Certification Program, where students can become NCCER certified for an exciting career in the construction industry. What does that mean, Frank?
That means I teach them how to run one of these safely.
The best part about the course is it's up to date, it's current standards, so they have a better understanding of what they're looking at when they get out in the field.
Do it for the challenge, with the education behind it, because it opens up a lot of doors.
It's true, some careers are so bright you gotta wear shade. Isidro's doing just that. It's actually, you are actually already in the construction industry, and you decided to take your career to the next step.
So wanting to do better for my family and getting into something that's got a good career.
All right, where do you see yourself in 2-3 years down the road?
I see myself welding and having my own truck, rig, and I believe that just hard work, determination, commitment get me there.
You're taking yourself up 2 or 3 steps by coming to school here.
Yes, I'm taking up a welding course, to further my future in the construction business.
See, that's the thing about construction. You never end up at there's always another rung you can climb and keep your career going, right?
Oh yeah. It's plenty ways you can just grow into construction, because it's more than just one field. You just got to get in there and figure out what you like and what you want to do and just go with it.
So how do you figure out what you want to do? Well, construction offers a variety of ways to get going and keep growing.
Construction is one of the few career paths that you can go from a laborer and end up owning your own company. You can stop at any level you want. You can stop as a journeyman, you can stop as a foreman, you can stop as a project manager. It's all up to you.
I would recommend, if you're able to get into a program in high school, to kind of start getting your foot in the door, or a trade school, or even a 4-year program.
Find a local contractor in their area and start investigating what opportunities there are.
If you're motivated enough and you want to learn how to do this, there's good money, real good money.
Through the construction industry pay scales have gotten up so that we not only compete, we exceed in a lot of cases what a college graduate is going to get.
So how do you get started? 2 words, point and click. Just go to careers.nccer.org to learn more about the endless career choices in construction. Click on Career Resources to find top crafts and great pay, or select Career Center to find training near you. You can also post your resume and search for jobs, so you can start experiencing construction. As the nation's largest employer, the construction industry is looking for talented men and women just like you, who can become part of the team that builds our future. This video is brought to you by the National Center for Construction Education and Research and the following program sponsors.
I'm proud of what I do.
And my career in construction is going straight up.
Opportunities are endless.
I make construction green.
Construction is not only for men. Come on, ladies, come and join me.
And I chose construction as my new career, and I'm extremely excited about that.
And I'm making maintenance my career.
I help build my